When we consider the reasons for protecting the ocean, we talk about food, biodiversity, climate, but rarely do we talk about how the ocean impacts our body and mind. That's a conversation today's guest wants to have. He refers to this as blue mind. This is the Thank You Ocean Report.
The simplest way to describe blue mind is to compare it to what I call red mind. And red mind is our always on, very busy, very distracted, hyper-connected world. It feels like you can't get away.
Wallace J. Nichols is a marine biologist and a research associate at the California Academy of Sciences.
So when we do get away, and we get away by water, we're giving our visual sensory apparatus a break. We're giving our auditory a break. And if we're getting in the water, we're giving our bodies that support, that break from gravity. And if you put all of that together, that's blue mind, that sensation of just turning off, dialing down, hitting the reset button.
He's been studying the relationship of mind, body, and water for years, and he wanted to learn more and share that with us. The result is a new book.
The title of the book is Blue Mind. The subtitle is a longer bit of work, which is How Being Near, In, On, or Under Water Can Make You Happier, Healthier, More Connected, and Better at What You Do.
He says the goal of the book is to change the conversation about how we discuss water and its impact on us.
To include the things that we all know intuitively are true. That when we're at those waters, we're a better version of ourselves. That those places are incredibly important to our well-being. We have a hard time bringing that conversation into the room because it seems touchy-feely. It seems soft. It seems unscientific.
So Wallace has been on a mission to learn more.
Most people know that being at the water changes the way they feel, which is, in fact, why they go there, but don't really know what's going on inside of them to create those feelings.
And he says there is actually a neurological basis for how we feel when we are near the water.
You step up to the water and your brain activity changes. You go from an active mode to what's called a default mode, which is much more appropriate, much better at self-referential thinking, creativity, insight. That feeling of awe that you get when you are awed by water, by the ocean, sets you up for empathy and compassion, sets your brain up for what psychologists call we thinking rather than me thinking.
And what happens physiologically?
Our heart rate slows, our breathing rate slows, our blood pressure regulates. We get this sense of calm, and it's good for us because chronic stress is toxic. Chronic stress destroys our cells. It actually destroys our chromosomes. So stress equals illness. That's a fact.
According to Wallace J. Nichols, the impact of water on our minds and bodies is rarely included in the discussions related to protecting the ocean. As a way of drawing attention to this idea, he uses a blue marble as a symbol.
So when you get a blue marble, your job, if you will, is to pass it on to someone and to explain why you're giving it to them, what it symbolizes. And it's amazing what happens when those exchanges occur. People connect, people feel honored and recognized, and guess what? They want to do more. And that's good. That's what we need.
And my thanks to Wallace J. Nichols. And here's your Thank You Ocean everyday action. Spend some time in, on, or underwater and connect with your blue mind. Make your favorite ocean or water photo your computer screensaver and share Blue Mind photos with your friends. I'm Jerry Kay.